Kamal Gautam spent nearly half of his life in a refugee camp. The 42-year-old left his home in Bhutan in 1992 after political unrest led thousands of an ethnic minority group to flee.
At that time, I was in my high school, in my 10th grade, and after that my family was evicted. I had to leave, and then we landed in refugee camp in Nepal. And life in the refugee camp was obviously harsh, and then people had to suffer a lot.
Gautam was fortunate, being able to leave the camp for his studies and medical school. For 18 years, he lived in a camp of 10,000 people, with 100,000 Bhutanese refugees in Nepal. Eventually, his family made their way to the U.S.
We put up an application for resettlement in the U.S., I think in 2006, so it took around 4 years, but the process is long.
He's been in the States since 2010 and got his citizenship just 9 months ago.
After I became a refugee in Nepal for the last, for the past 18 years, we didn't have any citizenship, no nationality there. So coming back to US and getting a citizenship is a great thing for me and my family.
After just 6 years in the U.S., Gautam will have the chance to participate in the first election of his life. He'll come here to the Park Rose Estates Retirement Community Center to cast his ballot.
I never voted in my life, and in Bhutan I think maybe I was 18 when I left Bhutan, and there was no system of election in Bhutan. There is no, it was a monarchy system there, so there was no election, so we didn't know anything about the elections. In Nepal, we were refugees. We saw a couple of elections there, but we never participated because we are not allowed to do that.
He says he's not the only former refugee in Syracuse voting for the first time this year.
But there are a lot of people from Nepal that came as refugees, and at least maybe 2,500 people here. And at least I think 100 of them will be voting this year because they are citizens now.